Hey everybody, this is Michael Phoenix Hart with Gigs and Rigs, and I'm here with Ben Armstrong and Blackwater Flow, and we're gonna check out some gear.
I got a pretty simple, just working musician's rig.
Yeah, man, it looks good. It looks good though. It looks good. So let's start with the guitar.
Okay.
I've seen you play this guitar a whole lot. Is this your favorite guitar?
Yeah, I mean, I have just an ungodly amount of great instruments, but for some stupid reason, I just keep coming back to this thing.
Yeah.
And
so is there anything special about this?
So I really like that. This has a satin finish neck on it.
Okay.
And for some reason, I was really drawn to that to begin with. This guitar is a 40th anniversary Squire. I got from a guy named Eddie Martin.
Oh,
from Sweet Home.
Yeah, Eddie. Yeah.
He's a wheeler and dealer, and traded him some guitar work for it. And the only thing I've done is I switched the control plate so it's volume tone switch.
Okay. Yep.
Other than that, I haven't done anything to it. Got a little sticker there for my dear friend Dan Wafer that passed away. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it blows my mind sometimes that through all of it, I come back to a Squire. You know, it kind of
right. I mean, it's not what most people would think is going to be their most excellent guitar, or their number one.
No.
So, what kind of neck is this? Is it a maple neck?
Yeah. Yep. Just a maple on maple.
It's just maple on maple. Yeah.
Yep. With probably some terribly cheap wood underneath all that thing.
Is this the original pickups that came with it?
Original pickups, original. So this has an anodized aluminum guard on it.
Yep.
So you don't have to shield the pick guard or anything like that, which is kind of nice.
Which is awesome. Yeah.
So there is some features on this that I think are a little bit unique to putting on a Squire.
Right, to this Squire as opposed to like
just
other
some
factory
off the rack.
Squires.
Yeah. They made a Strat 40th anniversary and they made a Telly. They only made 1 year worth of them. 2017.
Do you know what year this
2017.
is? 2017.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I put the roller string trees on too, but other than that, and the control plate,
everything else is standard.
Else is bone stock.
And now I know you own Stringwise guitar repair too.
Yeah.
Did you do fret setup and everything else?
Yeah.
So you did like the full.
I did the fret nibs and the crown and polish. And
right on.
All the normal stuff that you would kind of expect to have to do to a Squire.
Yep.
Off the rack.
So now it plays super good.
Yeah, it's great. And the bridge pickup. I don't know if like the poor Indonesian person that was winding that pickup that day was having a exceptionally great day, but I've never found a bridge pickup that operates quite like that one.
Like this one here, yeah. And it's stock.
Yeah,
so
just a bone stock.
2017 lipstick pickup.
That's it.
2017 single coil.
I'm a firm believer. When you find a guitar that speaks to you, use it.
Yeah.
Don't care what's on that headstock.
Yep.
Just use the damn guitar.
Yeah. Well, I've seen you play it in Just Thrown Together. Yep. I've seen you play it with Mike Bogan when you guys play together.
I love this guitar.
This guitar has a great sound.
Shout out to Eddie Martin for hooking me up with it.
Yeah, right. Shout out to Eddie. So from there, where are we going? Oh, we got another guitar.
Yeah, so I got a couple more.
Oh, you got a couple with
So this was given to me by my Uncle Billy. We were playing a benefit when I was still kicking at the Grape and Grog in Camden. And he says, I got something for you when you get done. And I went out and he said, well, I bought this years ago and I never play it, so you can have it. Wow. It's a Mexican Telly, and it came just bone stock. Has locking tuners, Fender locking tuners on it. But what I did to it, if you've never heard of a player named Brett Mason, you should probably hear of him. He's the least known player that you've always heard. I mean, he's on all them classic 90s country albums.
Yep.
So this is kind of his setup. So it's a Joe Barden Telecaster pickup with the Joe Barden compensated 3-barrel saddle. Single coil out of like a 76 Strat, then a mini hum.
Wow, that's a really nice setup.
Yeah, so where this kind of shines is this knob here only controls the single coil.
Yep.
So it's a volume for the single coil right here. And it's only connected to this right to the jack. So you can turn it on and off right here with the push pull.
Okay, so it's got the push pull pot.
Yep.
Just for this?
Just for that. That's on and off.
Great.
So you can still go back to your typical, you know, granted it is a humbucker here, but
yeah.
You would not believe what being able to just blend a little bit of single coil, that quack of a single coil, into these does for the sound. It kind of rounds out the mids a lot, because you know your bassy with this one got a lot of just heat with this one. This really rounds out the mid section of it.
I'm a big fan of blenders, blending pots and anything like that.
So I mean, if it's off, you're pretty much normal Telecaster switching. When it's on, you can blend that into any position.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool setup.
And this is maple on maple too?
Yeah, maple on maple, the roller string tree, locking tuners. Yeah, this is a great guitar too.
Do we know what year this one is?
This would be about a 2018.
2018? Yep. It's got a beautiful sunburst on it.
Yeah, that's great. And I just got one more, if I may.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised you only brought 3.
Well, normally I would bring one guitar, but I mean I'm kind of bad as
you heard you were going to be on TV.
Yeah, I mean normally I bring one guitar and a pack of strings and I'm good.
There you go.
This one I made, 335 style, obviously. PAFs, Epiphone branded PAFs. I'd always wanted a hollow body 335. And when I started making guitars and working on everything, I figured, what the hell? I'll just make one. Come from the Stringwise Custom Shop. This is just a fantastic guitar.
Do you know what wood this is?
This is like a flame tiger maple right here, and the rest is maple as well. Set neck.
I remember when you were talking about getting the pieces to this and putting this together.
Yeah, it's great. Roller bridge, ABR rolling roller bridge. I don't top wrap.
Yep.
Just so everybody knows.
You go straight through.
Yeah, it makes the strings a little too slinky for me.
Yep.
Top wrapping.
Yep.
I like a little bit of pullback.
A little bit of fight to the guitar.
Yeah, I like the fight to do it a little bit.
Yep.
So yeah, this is a great guitar. I like it.
And I've seen you play this one live too, and it sounds amazing.
Yes. So it can be a little problematic going from.
It has a little bit of that microphonic squeal.
Yes.
But that's I've only seen you play it with the bigger amp that you have.
Yep.
And it had more of that microphonic squeal.
So a lot of times if I play that, I'll play it for the whole night.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to go from a telly to that.
Yeah, you got to stay dialed in for the whole evening. Yeah.
So I'm usually committed. I'm either committed to a telly for the night or I'm committed to that for the night.
Right.
But yeah, so.
Well, where do we go from there? So from the guitar?
Yeah, let's go right here, the way it would normally go. So it goes to line 6 wireless.
Okay.
That I kind of retrofitted to make into, because it used to just be a dongle that came out of the bottom and I was afraid to break it off.
Yep.
So I retrofitted it to fit on the strap with a little cord to go to the input jack. But yeah, it goes to there. And then right into a ABY switcher, which I ran a jumper in the circuit board inside so that it'll switch to mute it. And I got this cord tuner up here. But I got it set up so even when you're in play mode, it still shows
the tuning
there, so you can tune on the fly if you have to.
But it also will hit bypass mode and mute everything.
If you go to tune with the red light, it will mute it. But when you go to play, it'll still show.
Pretty nice.
So you can tune a high E or something right in the
mid.
Thing.
Yep.
And it goes from there to this drop tuner, which is one half right here. It's one half of a Digitech whammy.
Oh yeah.
So it's just the drop portion of that.
Yep.
So the reason I got that was I was hired to play with Sweet Home.
Yep.
And they have kind of E flat songs kind of sporadically peppered through their, and I didn't want to keep changing back, so you just set it to E flat,
and you're good to go.
And you'd be amazed. I mean, it's almost $300, but it so faithfully recreates. I mean, a lot of the drop tune pedals have a lot of latency problems.
They do, yeah.
And that's why a lot of people don't use them.
Yep.
This one, however, it's perfect, and it's allowed me to to use that like a baritone. And a lot of the country stuff, like just killing time by Clint Black, has that baritone part at the front. You can step on that and transpose it, make it sound just like a baritone guitar.
Yeah.
So that's been really useful. From there, it goes into just a 2-knob compressor, which I mainly just use just to sweeten up a solo a little bit.
So you only use that for solos? You're not using that full time?
Just to boost me up a little bit.
To give you a little bit more attack time?
Yeah, sometime if I'm doing a song like Mama's Broken Heart, where it's real sweet, kind of dissonant sounding chords.
Sure.
I'll step on that just to really give me some clarity all the way through the chord.
Okay. Just to really bring out those those little hits that you're hitting.
Yeah, and it evens out the sweetness between all the notes, you know. So yeah, then I go from there to the Bright Day overdrive, which, you know,
it's a Joyo.
Yeah, I mean Joyo. I mean, let's be honest, it's a circuit, right?
Yep.
Anybody can copy a circuit nowadays. The difference is with Joyo, they're pretty robust, but you get into the $20 or $30 pedals, you're gonna maybe get the same circuit, similar sound, but the roadworthiness of them pedals is suspect.
I have Joyos.
I love them.
I have Joyos. I have a bunch of different Joyos I've used over the years, and I'm absolutely impressed with these pedals.
Love them.
I hope they don't go up in price because
they already have started.
Yeah, they're starting to. But I mean, like when you're getting these at $30 or $40 a pop, especially when we're about to get into the next Joyo.
Yeah.
So this is your overdrive.
So this would be like my everyday crunch.
Just your crunchy tone.
My minimal little overdrive, just driving the tubes a little bit.
Is that trying to give you more of like a Marshall sound, or just
a overdriven Fendery? Just a little bit, just a touch of overdrive. I could probably put an EP booster in that same spot.
Sure.
You know,
but you're not going to get the gain staging that you want.
So this is a clone of the Keeley modded blues driver.
Yep. Okay. Yep.
Is what that would be.
Infamous blues driver.
I mentioned to Mike Bogan one time how blues driver was my first real distortion pedal.
Yep.
And next thing I know, he gives me that. He was like, here's one.
Great pedal.
So that was cool. And then we go from there to the Joyo Vintage Overdrive, which is a clone of the TS-808.
This is an absolute gem of a pedal.
Yeah.
I have one of these, and I was thoroughly impressed.
It's amazing.
Yep.
I mean, it's a circuit. I mean, I go back to that. That thing sounds just as good, or if not better, than all the tube screamers I've done. TS8, TS9, 808s.
Yep.
That thing's awesome. And you know what? I have 2 of them because if it breaks, it's $30 or $40.
I don't think these Joyo pedals will break. They're solid die-cast aluminum.
The switch the momentary switch is nice.
It's really good.
Yeah. So then we go from there through the snake to the front of my amp.
Okay.
So the only thing that hits the preamp stage is the octave, the compressor, and both gain stages.
Okay.
Then it goes from the amp to my time-based effects, which in this case is only delays. So I have the Noble delay, which is for my real spacey kind of delay.
Okay.
And then I have just, once again, I don't even know what that tube delay there is based off of, but the white one there is it's always on. Every time I play.
What brand is that?
Rowin, Rowin.
And they make some actually really good pedals too, especially the delay pedals.
I noticed that thing has gone way up in price. I think when I bought it 2 or 3 years ago, when I was still kicking, it was maybe like $35.
Yep.
Now they're almost 60.
Yeah, so they're another company that came out at the same time Joyo did, and they're making really good, excellent pedals, especially their delay pedals. I have one of those too, and it's absolutely amazing.
That one's always on. Every time I play, it doesn't matter what guitar I'm using. That pedal's
instead
always
of
on.
Reverb, are you using this instead of reverb?
I got the spring verb on the amp.
So you got a little spring verb on here,
but and then this is slap back all the time.
Yeah,
just a little low in the mix slap back. It has a boost on it too, which is nice. That since it's always on, I have the boost at about maybe 9 o'clock right now.
Okay.
And all it does is just kind of fattens everything up.
Yeah.
Just rounds it out.
Yeah.
If I don't have that pedal on, you notice the difference.
Yeah.
But I mean, from a setting standpoint, it's barely on. But you certainly notice it when it's not on.
Just enough color to give it some like really big vibe and sound.
I don't like playing with it. I can play without it. I don't like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to.
I understand. I'm a big echo guy myself.
Yeah,
so.
it changes everything.
Yeah. Yep. There's something about having a little bit of echo, even if it's ducked or if it's just underneath. It still makes it so fat and rounded.
Yeah, I mean the mix on that is barely on.
Yeah.
Barely, you know.
And what's the blue one here?
The blue one is a Nobles. That's actually a legit good brand, you know.
I don't think I've seen the Nobles before.
Yeah, so they make some really nice stuff. And that one's cool because you can switch between tape echo, analog, and then a modern digital delay.
Very nice.
So the tape gives you that very kind of artifacty,
distorted,
just gnarly, weird, and it faithfully reproduces it. The tape setting can be problematic to even use.
Really,
it's so kind of
warped.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of jarring. You know.
Yep.
I like the digital. I'll be honest with you. I like
stay with the digital. Yep.
If you're looking for long trailing, you know, kind of psychedelic spacey effects. I mean, digital
works pretty good.
It's got tap tempo on it too, you know.
It's got tap tempo.
Yeah, that's the only reason I use that.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, there's a few songs that I did with just thrown together that require a very kind of staccato, formulated tap tempo.
That's pretty sweet.
The only reason I got it. So yeah, and then the tuner is always on.
And what's that? It's a Korg tuner?
Yeah, Korg Pitch Black. It's followed me for the last 20 years. The only thing I've ever done is replace the momentary switch. That
thing looks more like steel than die-cast aluminum. I can tell you that.
I would recommend a Korg Pitch Black to anybody that asks me.
Yeah,
they're robust.
It rode hard. Yep.
You know, 70,000 gallons of beer has been spilled on it. So then it goes to return, back to in my opinion, the consummate working man's amp. You know, it's PV Classic 30.
PV Classic 30.
It's just.
What do we got for tubes in it?
So these are JJs and Rubies. So they are EL84s.
EL84s, yep.
6L6. So,
I mean, those are the old school tubes right there.
Yeah. Yep. This, I was on Craigslist one day and I had wanted a Classic 30 for many years. And I saw on Craigslist a guy in Johnson City, $80.
Wow.
It makes some weird noises. I said, hold it, I'll be right down. I took the day off work. Next day I went right down in Johnson City. And it was this old picker down there. He'd actually played in some of the bars in Camden.
Okay,
strangely enough.
Been in town.
Yeah, and I plugged it in and it made some crackles once it warmed up, and I knew it needed capacitors. So I said, are you sure you only want 84? He says, yep. So I gave him $80 and I drove it home, and it sat in my shop for 3 years probably. In the meantime, I had bought a brand new Classic 30, and I said, you know what, why is that thing still sitting under your bench? So I bought a cap kit for it, and I sent it to Mark Metot. You know Mark?
Okay, yep.
At Metot Electronics, LLC.
Yep.
I've
sent him a couple things.
Yeah, he tore it apart, and these are hard to work on because of the orientation of the circuit boards, and you got to be real careful with them. He did a bang up job on it. You know, at the end of the day, between what I paid him, what I paid for the caps, what I paid for the amp, I might have $400 into it. And I have a mid-90s vintage Meridian, Mississippi PV amp that was built by American labor back in the mid-90s, you know. Yep. Just a fantastic amp. The speaker that was in it was a Cannabis Rex. The cone was torn. So I took that out and I put a Yamaha speaker from a 1975 G100 212.
Wow.
And the speaker the transformer wants to see is 16 ohm, but that was an 8 ohm speaker. So the trick for all you people that have Classic 30s, you can put an 8 ohm speaker in there. So there's an external speaker out back here.
Yep.
That's meant to have two 16 ohm speakers. As soon as you put a dummy plug in that external speaker, it switches the transformer to 8 ohms. It's a stereo plug in there. Put that in there. Now we're 8 ohms.
You heard it here, people. Yep. That's how you get the bypass.
Put an 8 ohm speaker in a 16 ohm spot.
And so what do you like about this amp performing in this band?
It works every time.
Yep.
it has it as a pedal platform, which is what I'm doing here. I mean, the only sort of modification to the sound I'm getting is the reverb, right?
Okay, right,
I mean,
yeah.
for all intents and purposes,
It's just a
I'm not
blank
using
slate.
the pre and the post,
Right.
just master volume. That's all.
Yep. No gain from it or nothing.
Nope.
It's just straight.
So for that purpose, all I want is just a clean platform.
Great.
And it gives me a clean platform.
Awesome.
I almost don't want the front end of the amp to screw with any of this. It's more predictable for me.
Well, Ben, thank you so much. Thank you for having us out, man. Good to see you, brother. We'll be airing this soon. Thank you, Ben Armstrong.
Thank you.
Check out Stringwise Guitar Repair as well.
Guitar Repair. Blackwater Flow.
Check out Blackwater Flow.
Thank you, Harpoon Eddies. I appreciate it.
Yep, and we're at Harpoon Eddies tonight. So stay tuned and stay dialed in.